So good morning to workout 9 of the challenge. So workout 9, the next week will go by so quick. So I'm hoping you're having fun with this. A strap could be very useful today, and or weights. If you'd like to use them, you can grab them now. And let's begin on your mat. Excuse me, Lily. And on all fours. Take a moment here to breathe. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, round your spine in cat-cow. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, round your spine again. One more time. Inhale, lift your head, your sits bones. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale to neutral, flat back. Tuck your toes under, lift your kneecaps up. Come into downward facing dog. Drop your head, gaze between your feet. Press through your hands all the way to your hips and your hips to your heels. Stretch it out. Check in. Just acknowledge how you feel today. Whatever the quality of your energy is, just take a moment to acknowledge that. Maybe it'll shift and change with your practice. Bring your feet to your hands to the top of your space. Inhale, half lengthen. So you just want to get a flat back here. If it takes hands to shins, that's fine. If it's hands to floor, that's fine too. And then squat. And this is a big squat, and you can squat like this. If your knees are tender, you won't want to come down as low. Forward fold, back to squat. So we'll just warm up the legs here in the forward fold squat position. Forward fold, squat. And just feel the extension of your hamstrings as you fold. Take 3. Just make sure your thing is on mute. I didn't mute everyone, but you can unmute yourself, so you could have done that. 2. Last 1. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step to plank. Lower to low plank position. You're welcome to have your knees down for this. Elbows along the sides of your bodies. Point your toes back. Come into a cobra pose with your shoulders way back. Down and away from your ears. Exhale, seat to heels. Come up to all fours and over, downward facing dog pose. Bend your knees one at a time, just for a moment here. Inhale your right leg up. Take your right foot between your hands at the top of your space. Bring your left knee down. Inhale, arms up, stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, forward fold. And just keep working with that. A few more times. Feel the stretch in the left groin, the left psoas muscle as you lift your arms. And the hamstring as you straighten your right leg. Take your hands to frame your right foot. Downward dog, bring your left foot forward, right knee down. Arms up, forward fold. Arms up, forward fold. And again. Forward fold. Just a few more times. Nice deep long breaths. Take your hands down. Reach your right leg up. Left foot back plank. Lower to low plank. Inhale up dog or cobra. Exhale downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward between your hands, top of your space. You can pick your weights up if you have them. Okay, you don't need to use them. But if you have them, you can. Bring your hands to your chest. Turn to the right. Face forward. Bring your left foot forward. Your right leg back. Bend your right knee. Turn to the left. Face forward. Right foot back. Forward. Left foot back. Turn to the right. So they're just twisting lunges. And again, feel free to bring your weights into your hands as you do this exercise. I like to keep the knees bent when I come forward a little bit to have time under tension where you're really activating your muscles throughout the whole exercise. So this is like warm up plus. Keep it up here. 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Come to center. Bend your knees to release the weights. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Exhale, step back, plank. Lower to low plank. And then come up, bend the knees, take the hips back. So this is your exercise. We'll come from plank to push up. Bend the knees, back. So these are sit back push-ups. You can always bring the knees down and then up and back. Knees down for the push-up, up and back. Or regular push-up, up and back. Regular push-up, up and back. Let's take about 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths in down dog. Drop your head completely. Look between your feet. Somebody needs to turn their mute on, so just if you could all just check, that'd be amazing. Okay, next exercise, figure 4 side crunches. So come onto your back, take your right leg up, and then place your right ankle just below the left knee. You're welcome to have your foot down or have your foot up in this figure 4 pigeon position. Take your hands behind your ears. Inhale, exhale your left elbow to your right knee. Inhale down. Exhale your left elbow to your right knee. Inhale down. I'm just getting my timer. Exhale, inhale down. And keep working with that. Inhale, exhale. The exhalation really creates a contraction in the belly. So you're working with the exhale as you come up. Again, your left foot can be down, and you're taking your left elbow to your right knee. And try to take the elbow to the knee versus the knee to the elbow. We've got 40 seconds on each one of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your right foot down. And we'll start the second side. Left ankle just below your right knee. You can lift your right leg up. Here we go in 3, 2, and go. Right elbow to the left knee. Right elbow down. Right elbow to your left knee. Right elbow back. So just like that. Squeeze. Feel the exhalation and make a little more contraction in your bellies. And squeeze. Just feeling your core, warming it up, getting this little side core effort in here. Got 10 more seconds. Last 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hold your knees into your chest. And then rock up to your seated position. And I'll show you the next exercise. So on this one, you are welcome to use your weight. You'll be on your side, so place your right hand so your fingers are facing forward. If it makes more sense to face the left side of your space, that's fine, either one. Lift your hip up so you're in a side plank position. If you have a weight, you can use the weight. You'll take the weight up to your shoulder, underneath you. Or if you're not using the weight, arm up, underneath. Okay? We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, sorry, I'm getting my timer, and go. Okay, breathe throughout the whole exercise. Again, you can use your weights. I want you to be able to use your weights. Those of you who have weights kind of know where you can add them to, whether I say it or not, so you might want to do that. When you're working with the weight, you want to bring it through the shoulder and down so you don't just hammer your joints. Keep your right hip lifted. When I don't pay attention, my right hip kind of sinks. Then I'm sinking it to my right shoulder. I kind of want to avoid that. You have 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. prepare for the second side. Take your left arm forward. Good. Lift up and go. Again, feel free to use the weights as you'd like. Make sure your breath is flowing nice and easily through your body. Although, once you get to the high intensity part, sometimes it's hard. The breath gets a little more labored. So this is working your external obliques, your core, obviously the muscles that are holding you up, your shoulder, arm, even outside of left leg. And release. Beautiful. So we'll come back to the first exercise. We have those 3 exercises that we'll do all over again, starting with push-up, sit-backs. In 3, 2, go. Push-up, back. Push-up, back. So you can do this elevated on a couch. You can do this using a chair to place your hands. Sometimes elevating, even against the wall. Sometimes elevating really just helps to take some pressure out. You can also bring your knees down, as I showed you in the first round here. I don't know why, but I love these. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. I'd love to know. You can tell me in the chat. 3. Nothing builds more strength than push-ups, I swear. 2. And release. Come onto your back. Prepare for figure 4 side crunches. We'll start in 3, 2. Right ankle under left knee and go. Don't forget to breathe. Actually, when your foot is down, it's a bigger trip to touch your knee. You can do it that way if you'd like. Last 10, 9, 8. I'm not counting reps. I'm counting seconds here, just so you know. 3, 2, and 1. And stop. Switch sides. Reset. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Right elbow, left knee. Down. Right elbow, left knee. Down. See, I'm cheating sometimes by bringing my knee to the elbow. What makes it hard is when you really crunch up and take that twist. So there's side crunches. And if you lift your leg up, that's fine too. It makes the trip from elbow to the knee a little bit closer. So actually I'm finding that down makes me work harder. You choose what's right for you today, what works with your hips. Because you are in a pigeon position, so there's a stretch here in the hips. Last 3, 2, and release. Woo! Grab your knees, roll them in. Come on up, prepare for side crunches. Different kind of side crunch. Side lifts. What should we call these? Reach through plank on forearm. How about that for the name? Okay, here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Weighted or unweighted, you choose. So I'm just showing with both how you could be doing this. I have 7s here at home. They're really the only weights I have. I want more, but actually they were like, you couldn't get them anywhere during the pandemic. Well, we're in the pandemic, during our lockdown. I guess the people were buying them up. So if anyone finds a place to get weights, let me know. I want to hear, because the 7s are too much for me for a lot of things. All right, come on down, work your other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Press through your left elbow. Hand can be forward or to the side. Just check with yourself what makes sense in your particular body. If this is too much, you can bring your knee down like so. Take a little more weight out of your shoulder. So Geneva, that might work for you. Sorry I didn't say it on the last lap. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Woohoo, come on down. All right. Take a moment here for a break. Maybe grab a drink of water. You can come into a cat-cow just in between here. We're only going to take about 30 seconds in between. So whatever you need to do to refresh yourself. Then again, we'll do the same thing. Sit back push-ups with the figure 4 crunches, as well as the side plank reach-throughs. And we'll start here in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. Strength, everybody. Keep working. Halfway there on this one. That's it. So I'm thinking of adding in another yoga class this week. All right, you can come on down. Just maybe putting that up on the site, or maybe even doing it live. If you want any feedback on that, whether that would be something you would attend if we did it on Zoom, let me know, and a good time for you. Okay, figure 4. Here we go. Right ankle under left knee. You can count your reps. I'm just basing this on time. 40 seconds of each of these, with like a 5-second break in between. Very little break. Whew. It's really different when you don't move your knee. About 10 more seconds on this side, then we'll switch it out. Now we're 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Right leg down, left leg under right. Inhale, here we go. Exhale, right elbow left. Inhale, exhale. If you can coordinate the breath, again, that exhalation, if you make it sharp, gives an added little contracted feeling in your belly. Side crunches. Last 3, 2, last 1. Open up your arm, roll your knees out, rock up to your seated position. Get ready, prepare. Remember, you can bring your right knee down. If you do it this way, you can take your arm this way, okay? 3, that's much less pressure in the shoulder. 2, and go. I like my hand facing the left. You can choose what's right for you, as you know. The torso is like facing the ground when you make that turn. You'll feel this a lot in your core and your external obliques. Obviously your chest, your shoulder, even your legs. So press into the outer edge of your feet, fire up your legs. Lots of abs and upper body in a sequence. And release, prepare for your other side. We'll start in 3, 2, go. Remember, you can even find your glutes here. If you draw your tailbone gently forward, you can feel your glutes. Now it doesn't work as well, say you're on your left knee, which is fine. You might be modifying for any kind of situation you might have in your shoulder or your wrist. Actually, your wrist won't bother you in this one, sorry. I take that back. Should not bother you with your forearm down. Okay, beautiful. These are going quick, or maybe not, it feels like it to me. Okay, we'll start in the next round of all of those, and it'll be the last round in 3, 2, sit back push-ups, and 1. Push up, bend the knees, drop the head. Modify as you need to. You can still do these if you use your modifications. This is where you could have wrist up. You can do push-ups on the wall. That looks like this. Push up. Push up. Just to show you what you could be doing to save your wrists. All right, reset. Get ready for the crunches. We'll start in 3. Right ankle under left. 2. Go. See if you can keep your knee where it is instead of bringing it towards your elbow. That's the hard part. I might not even touch the knee, but you're moving toward that direction. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second side, here we go. Right arm to left. And begin. Right elbow, left knee. Right elbow squeeze, left knee. Crunch it up. I'm encouraging you to exhale as you lift up and draw the elbow to the knee to really feel that deep contraction in these side crunches. Last 5, 4, final 3, 2, and 1. Take your right arm down and roll your knees out. Rock all the way up. Okay, last round of this. Let's give it our all. Whatever that is for you today. We're all different. Here we go. And every day is different. Some days I'm just like happy that I did something. And some days I have to just completely not do anything. And sometimes it feels like that's forced. Like I have to force myself to rest. But the body does need that in order to perform better on the on days. And some of the workouts are a little more accessible. I shouldn't say accessible, but easier. And that's important too. You just switch it up. Last 2. Last 1. Nice and strong. Finish out strong. Last side here on this 3 different exercise group sequence here. And go. Keep your left hip up. If you're doing this unassisted by your knee, you'll have to focus on that. Lift your left hip up. Halfway there. Oh. See, here's the thing about doing several rounds of this. It kind of takes that to really start feeling it. If you just do it once, Yeah, it's cool, but you need to do it a few times to really feel it and start to really use the muscles. Make them work and feel the carve and see the carve in your body. All right, because that's what I'm hoping for y'all, that you see the way this is affecting you. All right, so we'll take, this is a break, but not really a break, on your back. And when you come onto your back, take a moment, take a drink of water if you would like to do that too. You'll come onto your back. I'll show you so you can look into the screen. Lift your hips up. Walk your upper arms in. Did you see how I did that? Walk left shoulder in, right shoulder in. So you're propped up. And then you'll lift one leg, bring the foot down, press into the floor, lift the other leg. So marching glutes. And as you switch side to side, when the foot comes down, press up and feel your glute. Squeeze. Squeeze. So you have to stay in this bridge the whole time, which in and of itself is like a challenge, yeah? And notice how each time you place your foot down, you can lift your hips up. So press the foot down, lift. Press the foot down, lift. And switch it out. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, grab your knees, roll them out. Rock up to your seated position. Okay, so what we'll do here is grab the strap if you have one. I noticed like in the middle of the video, I'm like, wow, my hair looks really funny right now, but I don't care. It's just us, guys. All right, gonna have a sip of my coffee because, you know, that's really helpful when you work out. All right, the first one with the strap. The strap can come about midway up your thighs. The lower it is, the harder it will be. So the lower it is towards your knees, and you don't need to have it that low, about halfway up. Without the strap, you'll be doing the same thing. You come onto your elbows, and you'll take some donkey kicks. Right side, let's do 20. 1. So this isn't time anymore. 2. We're doing reps. 3, 4, 5. Notice how my right leg is coming to about 90 degrees, or it's staying at 90 degrees, as well as the left for these donkey kicks. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, switch it out. And we'll go right into the left one. 1, 2. I'm gonna count to myself. I know you don't need me to do that. And I'll give you count calls on the way. And if you're going slower, that's okay. If you're not right to my count, it doesn't matter. Or faster too. You just count yourself. We have 11 here. Notice if you're feeling this in your hamstring, your left side. Last 5, 4, woo, I feel the burn. 3, 2, and release. Come on to hands and knees. Rock back, lie down. Next, glute raises, 20 of these. This is how these will work. You'll come up, move your legs out, back to parallel, and down. Let's go. 1. Press into your heels, feel your glutes. 2. Squeeze through the glutes, don't do it all through your hamstrings. Really focus your mind's eye on your glutes. That's the thing, you actually have to really pay attention. The glutes are there. I always say mine are underneath all, it's like there are rocks underneath the moss. Keep it up. You gotta just learn how to access the rocks. Accessing your glutes will be so good for your back. If you have back pain, one of the keys is to strengthen glutes. Let's go for 5, 4. You're opening your legs at the top of the movement and then closing them back to where they were, and then you come down. I slowed it down. Slowing it down makes it so much harder, in my opinion. Last one. Woohoo! Grab your knees. See if you can come up to a standing position. My strap is one of these really tight ones, these like super hard ones, and then it turns into a rolly, but I'm not gonna care about that. All right, so we did this yesterday, but without the strap. So if you do have the strap, here it is. So you'll go down, up, down, other side. Squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift. This gets the outside line of the legs. These are known as the abductor group of muscles. Woohoo! Let's do 15 on each side. I'll give you 30 squats. Last 4, 3. You can even hold your weights, 2. Last 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, release. And guess what? Prepare for donkeys again. So we're back at it. The donkey raises. You're welcome to take a drink of water. Donkey kicks. We'll start in 5, 4. Notice if this is getting your heart rate up at all. 3. Last 2. On your elbows. You can also do this on your hands, by the way, if you'd prefer. I know Candy, you've been getting like kind of abrasions on your elbows from all this stuff. And that happens. Okay. Not abrasions, but it's just pressure on your elbows. Oh. I'm on 12. Oh, keep the right leg at a 90-degree angle and the right foot really at like a Wimon-shaped inflection. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Take your right knee down. 1 moment to catch your breath. And then right into left side. If you need to catch your breath a little bit longer, do it. Only you know what you need. You know, and I teach yoga. Yoga is about being really responsible for yourself. And part of that responsibility is like not pushing it past where you should. Recognizing that. Sometimes that's really hard to recognize. I admitted before that I have a really hard time resting sometimes and to like force myself. You might be feeling it more in this round. Ooh, last one. That's it. Come onto your hands and your knees. Cross your lower legs to sit back. Glute raises 20. In 3, 2, go. So it's down, out with the knees a bit, back together, down. And I actually don't fully release my back down, just to keep like the time under tension. Though it's totally fine if you do rest in between. Even for a moment, it can help. Squeeze, open, back, down. Squeeze, open, back, down. Yes. About 3 more left. Depending on how fast you're going. Squeeze. Squeeze. Last one. Oh yeah. Come on up. Okay, 15 each side. If you want to add 3 more, make it 18 each side, you can do that. Challenge yourself in any way that you like. We'll start in 3, just taking my time in here. 2, and go. Oops, taking that off because it's rolling down. So you can take it off, not use it at all. Whatever's better for you, whatever you have. I think those straps are probably a little easier to find if you want to buy the straps. I can see myself doing this more often, doing these challenges, especially with the way the winter's going and how we're kind of being asked to be a little more or a little less out in society. So if you do order some of this equipment, we can change the challenge a little bit, add in a little more of this stuff. Though body weight works so good. So you don't need them to really accomplish this work and sculpt your body, carve your body. Four more each side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, and release. Shake it out. Such a good job. So that was approximately 38 minutes of working out this morning. So you can be completely done right now. Or if you'd like to try an EMOM with me, I'll be leading you through one of those. So feel free to check out if you need to. Maybe stretch, take a rest before you continue on with your day. Hopefully that got your heart rate up, even though a lot of it was pretty strength oriented. So for this next one, the EMOM, every minute on the minute is what EMOM means. At the start of the minute, we'll do 3 exercises. When you're done, you have the rest of that minute to rest, and then we'll do them all over again. The 3 exercises are these. So Geneva, if you're still with us, this one will be better than yesterday's open knee one, which you said your hips had a little bit of a hard time doing. So for this one, just a 90-degree bend, you'll take your hand in prayer, and you'll crunch up. 1, 2, like that, okay? Second one, we'll be doing butterflies. So yeah, the knees are open, but this time you'll be down. So hopefully this will help Geneva with the stretch here. So you can crunch up and look. The third one, you'll lift up, lift your hips, bring your knees to your elbows. One way to do this too is with the knees together if joining or having the legs open rather is not accessible. We'll start in 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, we'll do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, feet down. You could have it like this too. And then hands behind your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Legs up. 1. You can lift your hips too. Just 5 of these. 3, 4. You can also have your knees together. And 5 if that feels better. All right. You get 15 seconds of rest. Now you know what to do. It might take less time. We will start in 10 seconds. So enjoy your rest. Grab a drink of water. Prayer crunch to butterflies, which the knees don't have to open. Again, I'm going to stress that so you know. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. If you're not going as fast as me, that's fine. You'll just switch with me when I do. Last one. Feet down, hands behind your ears. 1, 2. Press your back down on the floor as you crunch up. Really feel that action. 3 more. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. Now you have more time in between. So it was 10 of those prayer crunches, 8 of the butterflies with your legs down, and then 5 with them up. If you want to add a few more, you can. You have 5 seconds left till we begin the prayer crunchers again, then just 2 more rounds. So 2 more minutes, and we're done for the day. Okay, let's go. Remember that exhalation and how much that assists in your contraction. Woohoo! Beautiful. 20 seconds of rest here. Doing so well. Let's see who's still with us. Oh, so good. You guys are so inspiring. Seriously, thank you so much. You've got 3 seconds left. Last lap around these 3 exercises. And go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do this in your own time. Got some feedback that maybe I'm going too fast for some people or too slow. You choose your timing if you want. You're home, you can do that. You can do that anytime. 1, 2. Since it's the last lap here, these are 5. I am adding an extra 5 just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Way to go. Every minute on the minute. I hope you enjoyed that. So take a moment, maybe lie on your back and just kind of feel your breath in your body. Let your nervous system just slow down. We did some serious high intensity intervals yesterday. So today was a little more like kind of specific strength exercises. Definitely still doing intervals. Still high intensity. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if there's kind of like a yoga class you'd like me to add this week. I'm really happy to do that. I can do that on Zoom or I can record it for you. Thank you for doing the challenge.